Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. God, it's been a while since I have made a video. Like what, 3 months I guess? Hold on, let me check. Yes, it has been 3 months. Damn, time is moving fast. But yeah, let's get into a recap. We saw Rome militarize. We saw the triangle and the square teams form. The war between Syria and Iraq, which ended in an Iraqi victory. The arrival of this plague, a civil war here in the gold team, which resulted in the formation of Ukraine, and the collapse of Slavia. The king and his wife were also assassinated over here by the head chef of the royal family, but nobody knows that it was the head chef yet. Now, the first thing that's gonna happen in this episode is the unification of these three guys. The capital will be this city, and the reason they united is economical. Yeah, they united to help each other build up their economies. The stability of these guys is declining rapidly. And so to help this rapid decline in stability, they'll just give independence to this whole area. So these guys just gain independence and they will immediately plunge into a civil war. We have 4 main factions forming. We see these guys completely cutting off the main government, which, does this country even have an actual government yet? Probably. They probably have a government, but it's not really that stable. We also see these guys connect up to the main area. These guys are starting to take over the Black Sea coast. These guys just take over the entirety of Crimea and this area. We see the northern folks taking over this entire northern area. And we just see these guys just surrender. Like, they don't really have that big of an army to fight 4 different, factions. So, surrendering is the best option if they want to still be alive. Even though they surrendered in the Peace Treaty, yeah, they are completely gone. Split between the 4. So, no more one single country over here, it's just 4 different countries. Meanwhile, in Azerbaijan, we see a faction formed down over here. This faction is fighting against the prince, who is now in charge of the whole nation, and is now killing people left and right, accusing them of killing the former king and his wife, i.e. his parents. During the march towards the capital, the army joins this faction, leaving the prince all alone. When the capital gets captured, they find out the truth. It was the head chef that assassinated the two. The prince, now on death row, is being publicly executed for killing innocent people. And with him being now executed and dead, the whole nation turns into a republic. But yeah, it's time we move on down over here in the Arab Peninsula, because Syria has a surprise for someone. Who is that someone? Hejaz. The Sultanate of Hejaz is being invaded by Syria. Now, this land used to be part of Syria, but after the collapse of the Arab Union, it became an entire independent nation. And Syria just now decided it's gonna take this land back by force. They come in, encircle the capital city, and they capture it. But the remaining forces still fight on. Syria will decide to do landings in the last 3 cities that are still left standing, and slowly takes over the south, encircling the forces from the south and the north. The last standing Hejaz forces will flee to this Egyptian state over here, thus taking refuge within it. Syria, now done with his lash, will immediately return to this Egyptian state and attack it, encircling their capital, capturing their capital, and moving in as quickly as possible. Egypt sees this and immediately declares war on Syria. Then Sudan joins in saying, "Hey, you're attacking my ally," as if Egypt would actually care. But yeah, we see Sudan move into this Egyptian nation over here, taking over these cities. We see Syria move in and start attacking core Egyptian lands, and also, yeah, they captured their cap. Sudan is now moving up the Nile, capturing cities surrounding the Nile, along with cities that are on the Nile. We see Syria move along the northern coast of Egypt, capturing every single city they come across, up until they just cut off Egypt from the sea. Sudan quickly moves in and takes over all of these cities, along with encircling a large amount of Egyptian forces over here and butchering them all. And yeah, Egypt surrenders, since every single one of their cities has been captured by their enemies, so there's no point in fighting no more. Within the peace treaty, Egypt ceases to exist, as now it's been split between Syria and Sudan. But anyways, let's turn away from all this chaos and come up north over here, where some exploration will be done. This whole area will just be discovered. Yeah, they explore this entire area, and they are also starting to explore the French coast. And they also stumbled upon the British Isles. So yeah, we see more exploration done over here by Denmark, by them also exploring the Norwegian coast. We see these guys explore some more over here, but they are stopped by the mountains. We see these guys do a little bit of exploration over here along their borders, but yeah, that's about as much as exploration that they will do. We see one of the ships coming from this country discover this island along with this one. So yeah, both islands have been discovered, with much exploration being done on them. But yeah, we see some exploration being done over here on the coast of the Caspian and along the Ural River. A cure for the plague was also discovered in this pink Turkish nation, so the plague should disappear by the next episode. By the way, I will stop over here for a second and tell you, we're starting to get into an age of expansion. So yeah, a lot of expansion will be done via nation versus nation. So yeah. And the war that kicked this whole age of expansion will be Rome versus these guys. I.e. Rome just decided to invade these guys. So Rome uses its superior navy and military to just completely obliterate these guys. So yeah, now they're gone. Also, I'm changing the color of Azerbaijan back. Like, they're still the Republic, but I just changed their color back. But yeah, with the age of expansion now kicked off, what do you think will happen in the next episode? Tell me in the comments. So, thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It was your boy. Goodbye.